Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm heading into Aldi to show you all the new limited edition special buys they've just launched. I'm going to be your personal shopper and help you decide whether you need to pop down to your local store, and honestly there is so much to see. I found designer style cast iron pieces, candles galore, some brilliant beauty dupes, a surprisingly good mix of branded items, and also the most questionable thing you could ever put on your feet. So grab yourself a hot drink, get comfy, and let's go shopping to Aldi together. Had a brilliant selection of cast iron oven dishes, 3 different sizes in multiple colours, and all of them looked really good quality. The large one was a gorgeous size and $19.99. That is a very good price. If you've watched my videos, you'll know the Sainsbury's ones are around $39.99, so that's a proper saving. The whole section had been absolutely ransacked, so if you want one, you're going to have to move quickly. They're clearly popular and they're selling fast. They also had some really nice dishes for $8.99, very reminiscent of the designer brand we all know. I was generally impressed with these. I didn't pick one up though because I've got enough, but the sizing was spot on, really good for large family dishes. And my favourite find was the small $16.99 dish. Such a good size. I'm pretty sure the Sainsbury's version or Habitat was about $32.99, so this is the best price I've seen anywhere. If you're after one, definitely don't wait, these are flying out. They had some Emma pillows for $14.99, which is so cheap compared to the price on their website. If you're looking for new pillows, these were a fantastic price and the quality looked really good. Then they had a heated Era for $34.99, such a good price. I've shared these loads over on my Instagram over the years, and when you see it for around $34.99, that's a good price. Another item I spotted was the oval ottoman. It was $15.99, and even through the packaging, you could tell it was much nicer quality than you expect. It was really heavy too, so if you need a little storage ottoman, this is a brilliant price. They also had some fantastic hangers. I actually needed these. They're trouser hangers. I'm going to use them for skirts. And I picked a packet up because that's cheaper than Amazon. Then the candles started. I bought a similar one last year. Home Bargains do one for $9.99, but this was $10.99, so I grabbed one. And then candles galore. They had this rectangular one with a little scratch and sniff strip, so you can actually smell it properly. These were $9.99. They came in 2 cents. Definitely prefer the winter spice. They also had these sparkly star candles for $12.99 in 2 different colours, really lovely. And like every other shop this year, they had potpourri for $3.99. The winter spice smelled gorgeous, and I think they had 4 different scents altogether. Then they had their very own Yankee candle dupe, different scents for $2.99, which is a good price. And then I picked up the item I was actually looking for. I've seen this all over social media. It's a dupe of a very well-known designer brand. It smells identical to the rose one. I've had the rose one before and it was beautiful, so it went straight in my trolley. And then they also had candles that look a little bit like Bath & Body Works for $3.99 in loads of different scents, lots of lovely sweet ones. The candy apple was definitely my favourite. The cinnamon was gorgeous too, but you know I love a cinnamon scent. And then the showstopper. I got mine last year from Lidl and they've got them back in as well. But the Aldi one launched today and it's an extra large candle. They weigh an absolute ton. You can't really pick it up with one hand. And they are $24.99. Honestly, stunning. Let me know if you're a fan of these big ones and what you're going to be picking up. Few pet bits in as well. They had these dog toys for $3.49, really chunky, really big, and they even had a reflective outer seam. Not entirely sure what that's for, but for $3.49 they look really good. They also had LED dog harnesses for $12.99. And the quality of these seem really good as well. Nice thick material, and $12.99 is a decent price for something like this. Then they had the Christmas jumpers for dogs on the website. They've got 2 size ranges, extra small to medium and large to extra large. My store sadly only had the larger sets. So with 2 pugs, I couldn't get a mini jumper. Teddy still has his Jules one that I bought years ago on eBay. But the patterns were lovely, and for $4.99, I think that's a good price. They felt like good quality because obviously you have to wash them as they're dog jumpers. But hopefully if you want one, and your store might have a better selection of sizes. Then had some bits from the Aldi Mania range. They had this $9.99 hooded blanket, and I had no idea people are buying these in Aldi and then selling them on eBay for nearly 3 times the price. Let me know what you think about this. I'm not into that. They also had some kids onesies for $7.99, a really good price, nice quality and a good mix of sizes and patterns. I've always bought my children onesies and these felt lovely. They then had some adult ones as well for $9.99, again a really good price. The quality seemed pretty good. I don't wear onesies, I'm sure I'm too tall for them, but if you like them, they've got plenty in stock and they felt really nice quality. Then they had a bit of bedding, not loads, just a small selection. It felt a little bit stiff to me, but it might soften up once it's washed. Let me know if you've bought Aldi bedding before. They did have some Christmas styles though, a few different patterns, so if you're looking for festive bedding, they've got some. Had some more Aldi Mania Christmas jumpers for $9.99, a really good price, very traditional and Christmassy. And then they also had some ladies Christmas cardigans, again $9.99, in a couple of different colours, and the quality actually felt really nice. They had some socks too for $1.99 from the Aldi Mania range. They came in 2 different colours. Then I spotted this. I don't even know what to say. It's an Aldi bag with the Aldi logo on it. Let me know if you'd buy this. I'm intrigued. If I needed a cheap bag, I'd probably pop down to Primark or get on Vinted, but let me know if you like this. I might be missing it. Then they had these to put on your feet. Perfect for putting the bins out. Beyond that, I'm not sure. They were $6.99, which is a good price. Would you wear shoes like this with Aldi written down the side? Let me know what you think. I'd be really intrigued. To me, these are bin run shoes. Then they had these, which were nicer, comfy, really soft. They had the Aldi logo one, but for $8.99 they were really nice. Good grip on the soles as well, and I think they would be lovely and snuggly and warm. So I did quite like these, and they came in 3 different colours. And then they had these. What can I even say? Lots of different patterns, very Christmassy, and definitely a statement. For me, it's a no, but let me know if you would wear something like this. I feel like people either absolutely love them or run the opposite direction. They're $8.99 if they're up your street. On the way out, I spotted the Christmas crackers as well. Really lovely designs for $5.99, and I was quite tempted because the patterns really match my decor and the presents inside look really good. They were just starting to put out the Christmas food, so there's a real taste of what's to come, but I'm going to be coming back and cover all the food properly. We're hosting for Boxing Day, so I'll be heading back in a couple of weeks to find all the best bits, so make sure you hit subscribe so you don't miss that video. I love Aldi Christmas bits, they never disappoint, so make sure you hit subscribe because I'll be doing a full Christmas food tour this year, and I'll be visiting all the supermarkets to find the very best buys. So I'm back from Aldi. I picked up these hangers. They were $4.99, cheaper than Amazon, and I really needed them. I then picked up this lovely wooden tree candle. I bought a similar one last year. This one was $10.99 and it's just stunning. Last year's one I really liked, so I thought I'm going to buy another one, but I'm going to pop it away until December. I'm not going to burn it now. It's a little bit too early. And then always check out extra discounts. These were in clearance, $2.99 for this full set, this renovation kit. It was only $4.99, but it was down to $2.99 in the sale, so I picked that up. What a bargain. And then I picked up this stunning red rose candle. It's very much like the designer one, smells amazing, lovely rose scent. I tested it out, but I'm going to pop that away until the new year and put it out then. So I want to thank you very much for watching. Check out the other videos on my channel. I've got loads, and I shall see you on the next video.